because all the indications are that the Russians are now making such immense progress that almost anything may happen at any moment. And I, for one, am very anxious to see what it is. Do you think it's any good turning onto the general direction of the moon? Frankly, I don't think it is. I can't see a single star at the moment.
It's totally obscure.
So Sky at Night got a huge boost when it started, because of when it started. 1957, it was before Sputnik.
You know, if I'd come on the air in 1957, when we did the first of these Sky at Night programs, and said that within 5 years, I'd be showing you pictures of the first man to go round the Earth in orbit in a spaceship, well, I think you'd have regarded me as mad.
The show has racked up nearly 1,000 episodes.
I think Sky at Night works and has a sort of unique place in the ecology of television because it's one of the few programs that still has space to sit a scientist down and say, okay, what's new? Tell us what you're excited by. And so we get these stories.
The ring has appeared, the corona's vanished, and that is the end of this eclipse of the century. And by Jove, was it worth seeing?
The effects of the solar wind spread out through the solar system and on out into space. And so to give you an idea of that scale, we've arranged some of the planets right across Greenwich Park. So Lucy, you're the sun.
I have the sun, which is at the centre of the solar system, around which all the planets orbit. It's a vast ball of gas with a nuclear furnace in its core, and it's spewing material out into space at millions of miles an hour.
The magnificent ringed planet Saturn is nearly 900 million miles from the sun. Now, Saturn has its own magnetic field, and that magnetic field interacts with the solar wind, and we get amazing displays of the aurora around the magnetic field.
Comes in from James Coyle, age 5, from Northern Ireland, who asks, why does Saturn have rings and the other planets do not? Well, James, although Saturn's the planet by far the most famous for its beautiful ring system, the other planets, Jupiter, Uranus and Neptune, or the large planets, do in fact have ring systems. They're very hard to detect, they're very faint, and they've only been discovered in the last few decades.
You're looking through the telescope, that's what I like to see. What are you looking at?
Looking at a picture of Saturn.
So what do you think of it as a planet?
It's quite nice with the rings. You can see the divisions through them, you can see the moons.
Yeah. When you're looking at the rings, so you've got the planet in the middle, and you've got the rings that go around them, so you can see the gap between the rings and the planet. You can see that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you see in the rings that there is a sort of dark line running round between the rings, sort of dividing them up? It's not easy to see, though. It's sort of. Keep a look out for it, and it will get better.